Trump 2024 MAGA family. I was at the bar last night and a woman punched me in the face just for me wearing a MAGA hat. And that's just really crazy. All the vile disrespect and the hatred that I'm getting and the abuse just for wearing a hat. But see, if I had retaliated, I would have been in jail. And it's crazy how she can abuse me and nothing will happen. She almost broke my nose. And it's crazy. I didn't retaliate because I'm smart and I didn't do anything about it. But it's just so sad that I'm getting the abuse that I'm getting. And that's what's wrong with society, is that she's allowed to do that and no one will say anything. I'm in Philadelphia, but it's a blue city. And so I'm not even surprised. That's what's expected here.
We're on cameras up here. Hey, no, I just want to make sure I get you. Yeah, what's up? I'm Michael Weitzel. I'm being asked to leave by the police because of Donald Trump.
Hey, I'm a Donald Trumper.
You're a Trump fan?
I'm a man. Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
So I just want
all these coppers, you got to deal with them, Maga. But they're not political here. They don't want any kind of political.
So those flags over there.
Those are pre-approved.
Those flags over there. Those aren't political. So my question to you guys is: are these rules equally enforced on everybody?
And here's my question to you.
And the only way I can do that is if I enforce it with you.
Or you just go out.
Go out and handcuff. So I'm being threatened with arrest. What law am I breaking? What am I?
We ask you to leave and you
You're
stay.
asking me to leave. Am I being evicted from the premises?
You're going to be handcuffed in a minute. You want to make a big...
We're going to walk up. I'm being evicted from the premises because of Donald Trump, because we can't wear Donald Trump hats in public. And so now I'm being evicted from the premises. We need a big procession to get me out of here. Trump is not welcome in St. Louis City SC Club. Trump is not welcome here. I'm giving Maggie that.
We're the ones. We're usually better than that.
I know. We're the ones who don't complain about everything and cry about
Exactly.
everything.
I know.
But if we're gonna do
the
this,
policy of the department. We don't want. Oh, you just take the hat off and go back in.
if I take the hat off, I can go back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're already past that.
We're past that.
You ready to get that chance to you?
No, that's fine.
Just for this game.
Just for this game. Okay.
Something like that. Because I'm hearing somebody more pro.
He gets it. He's just following the rules. It's not his fault.
Okay, well,
but this is the stadium's rules here.
Good, man.
Thank you, sir. Hey. So that's what happens if you wear a Donald Trump hat to a St. Louis City Soccer Club game.
Watch this MAGA fan get kicked out of a St. Louis City soccer game last night for wearing a Trump hat on the premises, and he has a total meltdown on camera. Just take a look.
So I'm Michael Weitzel. I'm being asked to leave by the police because of Donald Trump.
Hey, I'm a Donald Trumper.
You're a Trump fan?
I'm a man. Yes, I am.
So I just want
all these coppers, you got to deal with them, Maga. But they're not political. They don't want any kind of political.
So those flags over there.
Those are pre-approved.
Those flags over there, those aren't political. So my question to you guys is, are these rules equally enforced on everybody?
Here's my question to you.
And the only way I can do that is if I enforce it with you.
Or you just go out.
Go out and handcuff. So I'm being threatened with arrest. What law am I breaking? What am I?
We ask you to leave and you stay.
You're asking me to leave. Am I being evicted from the premises?
You're going to be handcuffed in a minute. You want to make a big...
We're going to walk up. I'm being evicted from the premises because of Donald Trump, because we can't wear Donald Trump hats in public. And so now I'm being evicted from the premises.
Yeah, this is a grown-ass man having a temper tantrum like that. The MLS has a rule that no political signs can be shown at any game, whether it's a liberal hat, a Republican hat. You can't wear it on the premises. If you do, you'll be asked to leave. And the flags that he was pointing at are not political signs. They had the team's logo on it. It's like, buddy, you're not a victim. This is a private premises. They can ask you to leave if you're wearing a hat and they have this rule. I just can't imagine being a grown man like this guy and having this temper tantrum in public and thinking that you came out of it looking good. You gotta see this. A Trump supporter got kicked out of a bar in Michigan for wearing a MAGA hat, and they had a complete meltdown on camera and started claiming discrimination. It's just too good. Take a look.
I have a question.
No, we're not answering
Why?
questions. Get out of the car.
Why?
Because you're a Trump supporter.
I know, but don't you guys want our money?
No, actually we don't. Get out of my bar right now.
You're not welcome.
I'm not fucking around. Get out of my bar.
Are you
I'm
serious?
dead serious. Out.
Because I'm wearing a Trump
Yes.
hat. That's wild.
I don't care. Get out.
We can call the police, or you can just leave.
You know this is like discrimination, right?
Oh, boo-hoo! Boo fucking who? Get out of my bar.
Yeah, it's interesting how the pro-business Republican Party is now attacking a business for operating in the way that they want to. You cannot call the police and claim discrimination if you're being kicked out for wearing a MAGA hat. You do not have a right to be in that business. No shoes, no shirt, no service. That's a principle here in the United States. And this video really encompasses MAGA because they have the biggest victim complex. If they're not served in a business that doesn't want to serve them, they'll claim that they're calling the cops on you. It's insane.
This is actually very shocking and a shocking reality of life to all MAGAs at this moment. Imagine walking into a restaurant wearing a MAGA cap. You haven't threatened anyone. You haven't started any fight with anyone. You haven't broken any law. But suddenly, you were told to leave simply because of what that hat, simply because of what the cap you are wearing represents. It sounds so unbelievable, yet this has become a growing controversy in America at this moment. There have been a documented incident involving Donald Trump supporters being removed from businesses and sporting venues over political clothing. This has happened in so many places in America. I want to ask a very sincere question. Do MAGAs actually deserve this? Do they deserve this in any way? Please share with us your own opinion at the comment section. Imagine being escorted out after refusing to remove a MAGA hat in a stadium. Imagine being told to leave a bar. Imagine someone walking you out of a bar without attending to you, all because of what the cap you are putting on represents. This has sparked a lot of debate currently in America, and I ask again, do MAGAs actually deserve this treatment or not? Before we go on, because I have compiled a lot of shocking videos whereby MAGAs have been told to leave public places all because of the cap they are wearing, what it represents actually at the moment in America. Please do well to subscribe and turn on your bell notification. Let's go more in detail. Let me show you the evidence in this video.
Owner at a diner tells a MAGA hat wearing customer that he has to leave the diner. And watch the reactions from all the people who are eating in the restaurant.
Until you take that hat off, you will not be served.
I'm not taking it off.
Well, then you will not be served in this restaurant.
They're shocked and angry.
Got to be kidding.
We should all get up and leave.
And they act quickly.
Should all get up and leave. I'll leave.
Come on, let's go. We're out.
I would never stay here. You're making him leave? You won't serve him?
We won't serve him while he's wearing a hat that represents those.
Following her lead, both sets of diners are so disgusted, they head for the door.
Can I go in there? Make sure it's peaceful.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
If she kicks you out, then no.
Okay.
Yes. So then now they are letting him vote.
Ma'am.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hello. They were trying to deny his ballot, which they have relented because there is no law that says that you cannot wear a MAGA hat to vote. But they tried. They tried their best. There he is getting his ballot. And he's gonna vote with his MAGA hat. Voting.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, sir.
So here's my take on this video, and you know, laws differ depending on where you live, what state you reside in. So from my understanding, this video was taken in New Mexico. New Mexico laws, excuse me, New Mexico laws state that you are allowed to wear, you know, political attire, such as him wearing the MAGA hat, Make America Great Again hat. He was allowed to do so by law. And the reason is because, for one, Donald Trump was not on the ballot. For two, as long as there is no MAGA endorsed candidate on the ballot as well, aside from Donald Trump, you can wear that. It is not considered campaigning, okay? This may be different in your state, just like in my state of Michigan, way different. I would not be able to do that. You know, Michigan has a lot stricter laws on that kind of stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to wear a MAGA hat, whether or not Donald Trump or any MAGA endorsed candidate was on the ballot. It just wouldn't fly, unfortunately. So, but every state law is different. So make sure you know your laws, because this guy in the end ended up
campaigning.
You know what, ma'am? It's not my call. It's just what we were told.
Right. So let's not make America great. That would be terrible. I know. Just awful.
Controversial because I support Israel and America. So is that then campaign related? Is American made like
I would like get the police involved.
If I was swear that said
It's ridiculous. They're not going to do this.
not to wear it because they're all the
There is no campaigning happening here. We're not campaigning. We're voting.
If there's just one person that's running, I would have to market it.
What do you want to do?
Should have grabbed your ballot. They're denying you because you want this country to be great.
Categorizing it as campaign related. Do you know who is
No, we don't know. It doesn't matter.
It's a local thing, so I
And
have no idea.
There's nothing about wearing something political. There's something about candidates, but not something political. If you wear something political, but it's not about a candidate, then that's allowed.
Oh, hello. How are you, sir? I'm fine. Good. You're Mr. Frazee, right?
I am.
We voted for you. They are denying his ballot because he has a Make America Great hat on.
Oh, well, I understand that, but you're not going to be allowed to carry to wear it anyway.
Yes, he needs to be able to because he is not campaigning for anybody.
No, I understand. I know, but that is their rules here.
No, where's the law?
Wait a second.
Where's the law?
Cannot wear something for the candidate with 100 feet, I believe, right?
Well, I mean, look, this is something that probably ought to be litigated in court.
He gets to vote. He gets to vote. That's the thing. That they cannot deny him to vote because he has a Make America Great hat on.
Well, they're putting it into
Unless Trump was on the ballot.
I got you. Who's in charge here?
This lady out here on the phone telling us that they not to give him a ballot. Thank you.
Who is he?
He's David Frazee.
You want to go out there?
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. Oh, hi.
So they're telling us we can't vote because we have a Make America Great hat on. And we're telling them there is no law and we're not campaigning for anybody. So, yeah. What's that?
They're not campaigning. It's not.
He's not running. And
what they're trying to say is that it is political, and that is what you can't do.
so is this political? That's what I said.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I told you the same on my hat.
Yes.
Because I support Israel and America.
Yeah.
So that is a political issue to some.
Yeah.
Not to me. It just is. So he's right about this would have to be litigated in court, and it probably needs to be. So, I mean, what are they looking for? What is it that they're going to do? Not American flag, so she says this one's okay?
Well, she didn't say anything when I said, oh, so he can't vote? No, they let him vote. I voted. They just tried to stop me, and he didn't make it in enough time. And the lady goes over there and tells the other one not to give him a ballot. There's no law. They're not producing a law. We're not campaigning for anybody.
Go for it. It's not wearing something for
a candidate,
I think. But it may be something political. I don't know. So they're looking it up. We would like to see the wording of the law.
Okay.
Here's the cop.
Hi.
Hi.
And now, Americans are asking a very difficult question. Where is the line between a private business enforcing its rules and political discrimination? Supporters of this restriction argue that businesses and stadiums have the right to establish rules about political messaging and disruptive behavior. But critics say that if someone is peaceful, isn't wearing a MAGA hat simply an expression of political opinion? America is built on disagreement. You can support Trump, you can oppose Trump, you can wear MAGA hat, you can wear an anti-Trump shirt. That's part of living in a politically divided democracy. But there is another important point. Not every viral video claiming to show a MAGA supporter being denied service is genuine. Some clips circulating online have been staged or misleading. So we have to separate documented incidents from internet propaganda. Still, the controversy raises a serious question. If someone's political clothing can determine whether they are welcome in a restaurant or not. If someone's political clothing can determine whether they can be welcomed in a restaurant, bar, or stadium, where does that line eventually lead? Today, it may be a MAGA hat. Tomorrow, it could be another political symbol. So what do you think, my people? Is removing peaceful customers because of their political message discrimination, or is it simply a business exercising its right to enforce its rules? The debate is bigger than Donald Trump at the moment. It's about how much political disagreement Americans are willing to tolerate from one another. And that is a conversation America cannot afford to ignore. Share with us your own view at the comment section. Don't forget, for more interesting and amazing updates, please do well to subscribe and turn on your bell notification. Thank you so much for watching.